on Al's deck. And Nettie, you have some information about John, do you not?
I sure do. They are part of the Blue Hours production company that they just recently created. John C. Alsdeck. Now, if you don't know about him, you should probably find out about him because he's probably one of the most obscure sci-fi horror writers I've ever even could imagine.
Right.
Ever. Okay, so here's a little information about his background. His first endeavor was Gullapalooza TV, an online horror sci-fi channel for which he created 3 series, Monster Beat, Crypt Parade, and Spooky. Okay, so, and it also, Brett, you were talking about the 2005 thing. Go ahead.
Yes, I understand, John, that you started in filmmaking in 2005. What sparked your interest to get into filmmaking at that time? I was curious.
Oh, and hi, John. How are you?
And hi, John. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for being here. You guys are awesome. Okay.
Hi, Dana.
Hi, John. How are you?
Well, in 2005, when they found our plane in the Andes.
Wait,
No.
wasn't that the Turkish prison?
No, wait.
Okay.
No, in 2005, I had just gotten done with, you know how people are. They go through stages in life where they're still trying to figure out what they really want to do. And
No, I don't know that one.
Sure.
I'm glad you don't. In 2005, I was just getting out of one phase, and it's odd because all my life I'd been a huge horror, sci-fi, fantasy, film, and TV fan.
Mm-hmm.
And all my life I'd been a writer. And I'd grown up in a theatrical family.
Sure.
And it wasn't until 2005 that I had the idea, why don't I combine those and write for film and TV and produce for film and TV? And so I learned everything pretty much from scratch at that point. I mean, I knew how to write, but all the other stuff I had to figure out as I went along. But I started doing little web series, and in 2008, I had a script that I really felt strongly about, and I had sort of reached the end of what I could do in central Pennsylvania. So I moved to California and made a go of it.
What was the name of that script?
That's interesting. You should ask Nettie. It's called 9 Lives, and right now we're pitching that same script to Sci-Fi.
And so how did it come about that the two of you got together as the Blue Hours production company? Did you, okay, so go ahead.
No.
All right.
Don't put me on the spot here.
Learning
no,
curve.
Okay, that's the Turkish prison story.
Yeah. No, was it rehab? No.
Which rehab?
Okay.
No. No,
They're silly.
I was working in a public access studio down in Costa Mesa,
Mm-hmm.
and I was working on one show, and Dana came in to support somebody who was a guest on another show, and we just got talking randomly, and
We just
immediately found
clicked.
out that we had a lot in common
Yeah.
and just clicked as people. So, a couple days later, I think it was like one day later, I said, "Do you act?"
And I said badly, but I die well. I love acting. I'm not trained, but I did get to die 7 times in a film.
That's, wow.
Well,
yeah.
that was fun.
Yeah,
But
that was fun.
he was willing to give me a chance.
That was fun.
So I ended up writing a script around Dana, and she did awesome.
Thank you. It was fun.
And we quickly found that we liked working together. So
Sometimes you just gel with the right person, and it really works.
It really does. And what and where can people find all of this obscure, fun idea stuff? Because this is really good stuff, entertaining stuff.
well, what we do is we are sort of specializing in retro-themed horror sci-fi for radio, TV, and eventually film. But it's we have a radio series in production right now. It's called As Darkness Falls. It's an anthology series, so it's like sort of the Twilight Zone for your ears. But that's in production right now. It'll be
40s horror radio, sort of?
Yes. Yeah, exactly. Very good.
Sort of.
Sort of. Besides that, that once we're in production for that, it's going to be distributed by Speaking Volumes, which releases on audiobooks and also in radio syndication. But beyond that, we have 3 different series that we're pitching for to get made into television series right now. So, and they're very mixed lot, but they're all fun, very retro.
You guys are hard at work, and you can find information about all that at bluehoursproductions.com. Dana Hayes and
On
John
Facebook
Elstead.
as well.
And on Facebook as well.
Blue Hours Productions, sci-fi horror madness. Don't miss it.
Dana Hayes and John Elstead, thanks for coming in to talk to us.
Thanks for having us.
pleasure.
Really appreciate it.
Well, come
We'll
back
be
and
back
see us.
on CRN Digital Talk La La Land with Brett and Nett.
U.S. inflation rate 4 times higher than government data. That's right. The U.S. government reported the April wholesale prices jumped 0.8%. This equates to a 9.6 annual wholesale inflation rate that's in the pipeline coming at you. Everyone knows